Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Alexis Bellino ready to exit RHOC for a second time. Is Alexis Bellino ready to exit RHOC for a second time? She and her fiancé, John Jansen, have not had the easiest time, and it has reflected in how she feels about the Bravo series. So what will happen if Alexis is asked back for season 19? Keep reading for more details. After season 8, Alexis Bellino left RHOC and never looked back. Aside from the fact that her now ex-husband, Jim Bellino, sued Tamra Judge and Shannon Beador. It cost them a total of $800,000 to fight Jim, but in the end, Tamra and Alexis became friends. Unfortunately, things were not so smooth when it came to Shannon. She had dated John Jansen for several years after her divorce from David Beador. It seemed she had found happiness, but they broke up at the end of season 17. She alleged that they reconciled for a short time, and then she got arrested for a DUI hit and run in September 2023. 2 months later, John and Alexis met and quickly posted their newfound love all over social media. It was then revealed that Alexis would return to RHOC for season 18, so she and Shannon came face to face. While they were filming, Alexis shared John had incriminating footage of Shannon drunk and nearly running over his daughter. He then sued Shannon Beador for $75,000. After claiming he loaned her the funds for a facelift, which she maintained was a gift. She said she would pay the money back if he destroyed the footage, but he said he needed an insurance policy. The way John Jansen and Alexis Bellino have treated Shannon all season has led them to get a lot of hate. According to Monsters and Critics, the couple cannot believe the backlash. John had this to say: "What's so difficult is that it's like we're in a vortex where all of the hate is based on things that aren't true. And me having no voice has been very difficult." What about Alexis and her part in all of this? It's OK cause now it's done. We can close that door and open the door to the wedding. After saying she was done, it seemed that Alexis Bellino may be done from RHOC for the second time around. She has already turned comments off on her social media. Though viewers cannot stand her and her behavior, she does bring an element of drama that has kept people talking. I think it's disgusting how Bravo TV allowed Alexis and John to enter this season and bully, threaten, and humiliate Shannon no matter who is in the wrong. Sending hate to you and John from Thailand. If only you were actually done with this show. If there's a bandwagon, Alexis is the first one to jump on it. Imagine being so obsessed with always talking about your man or always talking about his ex. Looks like if she were to exit, no one would miss her. It will be interesting to see what she may have brought to the reunion, as it was allegedly calm until she came onto the stage. Alexis Bellino, the glamorous and outspoken blonde who once dominated the screen with her unique blend of luxury and family values, is reportedly ready to bid farewell to the drama of the Real Housewives of Orange County for a second time. Fans of the long-running Bravo series are no strangers to the exits and returns of Housewives, but this time it seems Alexis' departure may be permanent. For those who followed her journey from her first days on RHOC, Alexis was the quintessential Orange County housewife. She burst onto the scene with a perfectly curated life that revolved around her family, faith, and all things fabulous. As the wife of Jim Bellino, she was introduced as a woman who had it all: the mansion, the lifestyle, the perfect marriage, and her religious values. But as often happens in the world of reality television, the cracks in that picture-perfect image began to show over time. Behind the expensive handbags, luxury cars, and fabulous vacations was a woman juggling the pressures of marriage, motherhood, and the constant scrutiny of the public eye. Now, years after her first exit from Housewives, Alexis' decision to leave once more isn't entirely surprising to her longtime fans, but it does come at an intriguing time in her life. A new beginning, a new Alexis. When Alexis left the show the first time in 2013, she had stated that she needed to focus on her family and marriage. Her departure was one of growth, as she sought to remove herself from the often toxic drama of RHOWC. But life off camera wasn't as smooth as she had hoped. In 2018, Alexis and Jim went through a very public divorce, an experience that shaped her in ways she never expected. Following her divorce, Alexis worked on reinventing herself. She ventured into the business world with her company, Alexis by Tal Shane, and began building a more independent identity outside of being a wife and housewife. But perhaps more significantly, she opened up about finding love again, this time with her fiancé, Andy Bone. Her new relationship has been a source of strength and joy for her, and it is no coincidence that as Alexis' personal life shifted towards more stability and contentment, her interest in rejoining RHOC faded. Sources close to Alexis have shared that she's looking to step away from the series, not just to focus on her personal life, but because she feels her chapter with the show has come to a natural end. She's moved on from the person she was when she first joined the cast, a woman deeply tied to her marriage, and the pressures of fitting into the Orange County mold. The drama that led to a possible exit. Though Alexa's life now seems peaceful, her brief return to RHOC wasn't without its bumps. After making a guest appearance in season 14, rumors of her potential full-time return started circulating. Many fans were thrilled at the idea of seeing Alexis again, wondering how she would fare with the new dynamics of the current cast. However, the tension between Alexis and some of the other housewives proved too much to handle, particularly when it came to her interactions with the franchise's long-standing queen bee, Tamra Judge. Tamra and Alexis' tumultuous relationship has been one for the history books. During Alexis' original stint on the show, the two women often clashed over their different lifestyles, values, and approaches to life. Tamra was never one to hold back her opinions, and Alexis often found herself at the receiving end of sharp criticism. The infamous Jesus Jugs comment, in which Tamra referred to Alexis' religious beliefs and enhanced figure, was one of the most controversial moments between the two. Even after years apart, the bad blood between them hasn't entirely dissipated. During Alexis' guest appearances, there was palpable tension whenever Tamra was in the same room, and it was clear that old wounds hadn't fully healed. Life after RHOC. Unlike her first exit, where there was a sense of unfinished business, Alexis now seems ready to close this chapter for good. While there's always a possibility for cameos or guest spots, it appears that Alexis is done with the day-to-day drama that comes with being a full-time housewife. Instead, she's focused on living her best life with Andy. The couple recently celebrated their engagement, and Alexis has been open about wanting to start fresh with a more private life. She's become more introspective since her early days on RHOC, choosing to focus on the things that truly matter: her family, her relationship, and her mental well-being. There's also the matter of Alexis' evolving career. She's no longer just a reality TV star or a housewife. Alexis has become an entrepreneur, and she's passionate about her new ventures in the fashion and beauty industries. With her Alexis Couture line, she's shifted her focus to empowering other women through fashion and encouraging self-expression. Her personal growth has been evident, and stepping away from RHOC is another step in that journey. The legacy of Alexis Bellino. As fans prepare to say goodbye to Alexis once more, it's worth reflecting on the impact she had on the show. Love her or hate her, Alexis Bellino was always unapologetically herself. Her time on RHOC was marked by moments of vulnerability, whether it was navigating the pressures of her marriage or defending her values against the often harsh judgments of her co-stars. In many ways, Alexis represented a different type of Orange County housewife. While some of the women were focused on the glitz and glamour, Alexis always brought her faith and family to the forefront, even when it wasn't the popular thing to do. She stood her ground, even in the face of criticism, and for that, she earned the respect of many viewers. Her second exit from RHOC feels less dramatic and more empowering. This isn't the Alexis of 2013, struggling to keep up appearances. This is a woman who knows who she is, what she wants, and is no longer afraid to walk away from the spotlight to protect her peace. As she steps back into her life with Andy, fans will undoubtedly miss the iconic moments she brought to the show. But if Alexis has taught us anything, it's that true happiness isn't found in the drama of reality TV. It's found in the quiet, peaceful moments of real life. And for Alexis Bellino, it seems those moments are calling her home.